So we're starting with the addition and subtraction of radicals. Addition and subtraction of radicals. First thing, the whole root piece, this piece right here, and this piece right here, have got to be the same.
What that say? I can't see it.
You cannot add a cube root and a square root.
3 square root 6 subtracted by 6 square root 6.
Minus 4 square root.
Square, yeah.
Now, they must have the exact same number and the exact same power. It's just like if I had 3x minus 4x. You can't put them together if they're not the same. Alright. So I have the square root of 6 and the square root of 6. So I can put them together. So you go 3 minus 4 is negative 1 square root of 6. And that's your answer.
So basically, the blue thing as what is.
Depends. Depends.
It depends.
All right. Now, hold on. All right, so let's look at problem number 2. I have negative 9 square root of 15 plus 10 square root of 15. So you have square root of 15 and square root of 15. So since those are the same, all you do is take care of the coefficients. Negative 9 plus 10. 1 square root of 15.
So what is this?
Just hold on. All right. Now, I have negative 2 square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 27. They're not the same. So the first thing you have to do is go back to the factoring.
That's too much.
So we have negative 2 square root of 3.
Okay.
3 cannot factor, so that's as low as that one can go. So we have 3 square root of 27.
You can go into 3 times.
Alright, so 27 is 3 times 9.
Yep.
9 is 3 times 3. Alright, hold on. So I have 3 square root 3 times 3 times 3. Alright, since I'm doing square root, it has to be a pair before I can take it out of the radical. So here's a pair of 3's. So I can pull a 3 outside of my radical. So I have 3 times 3 square root of 3. So now I have negative 2 square root of 3 plus 9 square root of 3. So now can they be combined?
Yeah.
So negative 2 plus 9, 7 square root of 3. Alright.
Does it how you get
Hold on, time out. Let's be respectful. My classmate's trying to ask a question, and I can't hear her. Alright, go ahead.
how you get from like 3 square root 3 times 3 times 3 to 3 times 3 square root 3?
Alright, so how did I go from here to here?
Yeah.
Alright, I know that I have a pair. So once it's a pair, you take it outside and multiply.
Alright, then how you get from 3 times 3 square root and get 2?
Because this one was already this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this one just came down.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so let's look at another one. 3 square root of 3 minus square root of 27. Alright, they're not the same, so I have to factor to see if I can make them the same. Alright, 3, that's prime, so you're done. So you have 3 square root of 3 minus square root of 27. So what's the square root of 27? 3 times 9. And 9 is 3 times 3. So now I have the square root. 3 times 3 times 3. I need a square. I need a pair.
3 and 3.
So there's my pair. So if it's a pair underneath, we bring it to the outside of my radical. So 3 square root of 3. This one,
So I said the last time did 3 times.
Yeah.
because there was already a 3 outside.
Oh.
Say there was already a 3 here.
You have to put it on.
That's why I had to go 3 times 3.
Okay.
This one, there's a 1 out here. So 1 times 3 is 3. Alright, so it's 3 minus 3.
You also,
That's-
so it'll just be the square root.
So is this still the
Well, wait a minute. Time out. 0 times the square root of 3 is what?
0.
0.
Undefined.
It's 0. Is your answer. Alright.
Nope,
This time we need to be
I didn't go there immediately.
I mean, I didn't need it.
Alright. So you have to factor. This is absolutely nothing different than what we were doing last week when we were factoring. You still have to factor. Alright. Now I got 3 numbers. Anything different?
No.
No, you still start by factoring. So I have negative 3 square root of 18. Alright? So what's my factors of 18?
9 and 2.
So with 9.
2 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3.
Oh my goodness.
So I have negative 3, 2 times 3 times 3. Alright, do I have a pair?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this comes outside my radical. 3 times negative 3, square root of 2. 3 times negative 3 is, so I have negative 9, square root of 2. Alright, so let's look at the next one. I have a 3, square root of 8.
Oh, yes, oh.
Alright, so 8 is what?
Wait.
2 times 4, 4 is 2 times 2.
So I went, look at this one. Take a look.
Hold on 1 second. So I have 3, 2 times 2 times 2.
I went too fast because it's wrong there.
Oh, you're right so far. Alright, so what's my pair? I have a pair of 2s. Pair of 2s. 2 times 3 is, so I have a 6 square root of 2. Alright, now I have square root of 24. So 24 is 2 times 12. 12 is 3 times 4. 4 is 2 times 2. So I have the square root of 2 times 3 times 2 times 2. Any pairs?
2.
Got a pair of 2's. So it comes out. So 2 square root of 6.
Yep.
Now, what can I put together?
Negative 9, 2, and the 6, 2. Well, you know.
Alright,
Hold on, Miss, how you do 6?
I don't know, now, this stuff everywhere. I don't even know
I thought
what
it
it is.
was 6. What is
3. It's 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 is 24.
Yeah.
2 times 12. 12 is 3 times 4. 4 is 2 times 2.
I put 2 times 6.
Hold on, so it's 2 times 3 times
You can get the same answer.
Alright, so what can we put in together?
The
Negative 9 square root
root
of
of
2.
2 and
The negative 9 and the 3. So negative 9 plus 3.
6.
So we have negative 6 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 6. That's it. That's all you can do. You cannot put them together.
What? Okay.
Wait. Right here.
That's the answer.
That is your answer.
Because you're going to put together.
You cannot put a square root of 2 and a square root of 6 together. They are not the same thing. Johnson.
Okay, you know where you got 24, then you got a 2 and 12, and you put 3 and 4.
Uh-huh.
I put 2 and 6. So can you do it like that? Or you gotta do it?
You can do 2 and 6.
Which would it get me?
It's still going to get you 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Still going to give you the same thing.
I don't know how I get 6.
Yes, sir.
What happened to the 6 to the square root of 2?
The what?
What happened to 6 to the square root of 2?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, how you go to 3?
This should have been 6 right there. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this is going to be negative 3.
See?
I
A
said
negative.
that first.
I'm sorry, I got a 6. You don't like it?
Negative 3 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 6.
I was like, damn.
Good job, Christopher.
Good job, Chris.
So that's, well,
Good
that's
job,
it.
Maury.
I said it first.
All right.
Good job, Christopher.
No.
All right. Any questions? You have, all this is doing is simplifying your radicals and then putting your like radicals together. Simplify and then put the like radicals together. All right, your assignment.
Okay, here's one. I'll just put them in.
Right here. 27 through 42.
Skip 31.
Skip 31 and 32.
I thought this was all old.
Now, 90% of those that had poor grades was because you didn't turn in your assignments. We're starting brand new today. If you had a 50 last 9 weeks, you must have a 70 this 9 weeks in order to graduate.
Wow.
If you had a 55 last 9 weeks, you must have a 65 this 9 weeks in order to graduate.
I don't know what I said last
Yeah,
time.
please.
All right. If you had a 70, you're good. Those of you
I got 65.
65, you're good. You need 65 again.
Miss P said what I had
Or
last
perhaps
time.
A, you know.
Yeah.
Now,
Good with a D.
She
That
can
is-
pass it, so
You can pass with a
You
D.
passed it, didn't you?
people be passing